I think this is the latest episode we've ever filmed.
It's 8:45.
I reckon this is the latest we've ever done.
Yeah, the latest we've started recording an episode. Yeah.
Oh my God, we're doing late night.
Late night with Aiden and Conor. Late night with 50%.
Who's your favourite late night host? Craig Ferguson,
James
Conan
Corden.
O'Brien,
James
Corden. Fuck me.
I don't really do this late night stuff.
Yeah.
Like I obviously see clips on YouTube every now and then for like a special celebrity or something, but it's not really as an episode of something that I really engage with.
Fair enough.
Who do you love?
Craig Ferguson.
Probably the shit one.
Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, that one.
I don't mind Seth Meyers.
Well, this is late night Doctor Who.
Sheedy went on Seth Meyers. He was the only late night host.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw that.
Yeah, boy.
How good. Another day, another clip from Doctor Who. So we'll dive into that clip. A little late to the party, but we'll dive into that. And this will be coming out.
I'm a dinosaur, bitch.
And that's all. That's all you need. This will be coming out after Doctor Who Day, so there's probably a trailer as well by now or something. But hey, we will briefly touch on that. It'll be very dated, so we'll move on from that pretty quick. But then the main article, the genuine article.
The genuine article.
Of, why we're here is to revisit Village of the Angels. That's Flux 313. Sorry, that's Flux 1304.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Correct. Amundo.
Amazing. How you doing, Conor? We are going to Brisbane. This will come out whilst we're in Brisbane. Or whilst we're in a plane in the air coming back from Brisbane, actually.
Yeah, good. Also, my Star Beast Revisited video will be out as well by the time this video is out. So go watch it.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And then there'll be one for Wild Blue Yonder and one for The Giggle.
I love it. I'm so excited to watch them and see if your opinions have changed.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I'm excited for that. There's some good, shocking, on the edge of your seat content coming before the end. I feel like we've left it to like the last 2 months of the year to be like, now we're going to be Doctor Who content creators again.
Yeah, I feel like we spent like 4 months just like treading water, being like, here's your weekly review.
This last couple of weeks generally is, I don't know, I don't want to hype it up too much, but I generally think it's probably some of like the most like the biggest and best content we've ever made. Certainly
I agree.
On like the biggest scale we've ever done. It's up to you to decide if it's the best.
Don't tell us if it's not, because we don't want to hear that.
I'll just ban you like that.
But yeah, cool stuff coming up. And I think we'll have an announcement of what this cool stuff is either already or shortly after this podcast episode comes out. So keep your eye on the socials and stuff at 50 Doctor on TikTok at 50 Doctor Who. Subscribe, follow. Like we said, so much bloody cool stuff coming up. All ramping up to Christmas, mate, for a brand new episode of Doctor Who on Chrissy Day.
Entitled Joy to the World, Stephen Moffat has
back.
come.
He's back for one last time.
50% podcast.
Do you believe it's his last time?
Well, he said it, but he's also said it before.
Oh, did he actually say it? Like, I am not coming back.
He said, literally said like, I know I've said this a million times before for every episode I've written, but this one is my last one. I'm done.
I hope not.
I hope not, because it doesn't, I've not seen the episode yet. Surprise, surprise. But it just doesn't seem like my Moffat.
Yeah, I agree.
It seems like a Moffat script because there's heaps of ones that have this kind of jumpy around vibe. But from the trailers and stuff, it seems like more of the lighthearted Moffat scripts, which has an audience and I don't hate, but would prefer him to finish on like a Boom or something.
I agree. I think a Boom would have been a lot better.
A boom, boom, boom.
But yeah. So what? Well, we haven't actually got on a trailer, have we? It's just been clips.
No, weirdly, still no trailer. Well, perhaps now with it being the 61st anniversary yesterday, there is now a trailer. But we are recording this in advance, and so we don't know.
Sorry, let me get my timey-wimey hat on.
That's it.
It's so crazy. We've seen like 8 minutes of this episode, 7 minutes of the episode.
Crazy.
And it's like 60 minutes long. So we've seen a fairly big chunk of it, I suppose.
Unreal.
Yeah. I really hope it's not his last one.
I hope not too.
I do believe him though when he says he's not in series 2.
Yeah, so do I. But then he said he's read Russell's finales of season 2. He said that in a magazine a while ago.
Yeah.
And he said, I can't say why I've read them, but I have, which makes me think, like, is he doing the Christmas special after that? Or like...
It's a Vlingard reference. That's what's in it. He's like, let me just check it. Yeah, that's good.
Let's talk about the clip, shall we?
Let's do it.
And I was having such a nice day.
part of Children in Need 2024. Pudsey Bear gave us a brand new look at Doctor Who Christmas Special 2024.
Joy to the world.
Joy to the world. Will that play?
Moffat has come.
Will that play now they have a budget?
It's
not
no
by the Beatles.
Songs.
It's not by the Beatles.
They always play Christmas songs, to be fair.
Yeah,
Snow
true.
is falling.
No, Russell's one was always, he always had, yours, here it is, Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Xmas, everybody.
Classic.
One of my all-time favourites.
Yeah. I believe you said it was your favourite.
Yeah, probably is. Anyways, there is, so we got a little clip. We won't dive too deep in and dissect it because
What's that to dissect?
it's 2 weeks old by the time this episode comes out, really, isn't it?
Far out.
So,
Well, I already spoke
maybe
about
a week
it as well.
yeah, you did a live stream. Don't even talk, just shut up. Just let me talk.
I barely spoke about it. I just read Doctor Who.
I know.
I read the comments in the YouTube section of Doctor Who and I was just laughing at people.
But I watched the whole live stream.
You watched all of it?
I did, and I thought this was fun. I was here for
Oh, you watched all of it?
all of it, baby.
Fucking hell. That's embarrassing.
That's good.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia. So clip fucking Dino Attack Hotel is your summary that you're getting.
What do you think of the dinosaur? Can I ask you questions then?
Okay, yeah, let's do it that way.
All right, what do you think of the dinosaur?
I think you were very harsh on the dinosaur.
Oh, please.
I thought I
Here's
believed
to
it.
Tane, all right?
I thought the dinosaur looked good. Like it obviously does not look like a real life dinosaur, if that's what you were wanting. But it
Sorry, yeah.
it ticked the box without being distracting for me.
Sorry, maybe I was being too harsh.
The number one thing that I was like, what is this going on? Is, and I know I'm not the first to say this, a million people have said this, how flat the lighting is. And I don't know whether or not it's the same thing with the trailer where they uploaded it in the wrong codec or something and it flattened it out completely. Sorry for the techno jargon. But it just looked cheap as fuck. Just visually, like the camera work and stuff because of the lighting. So, yeah, I hope that that's just not how the actual episode looks. I hope it's an incomplete color grade or something like that. Because that was my first thought watching it was, why does this look like this?
They say now that dinosaurs might have had feathers.
TRexes, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's a bit inaccurate anyway.
Yeah, but I feel like it's so into humanity's code and brain now that they look that way.
Yeah.
That we can't start putting bloody feathers on T-Rexes.
Yeah. So Lingard is back.
Lingard is back.
All the way from Boom.
Yeah, I sort of went, that was my reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, it's back. Cool.
Okay.
Which is cool.
Silurium.
Silurium's back, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
You sound very into this. And I guess, what do you think of Shooty's costume? It's kind of the same, but a little different.
Don't like it.
Me either.
I like the blue. Bring back the Space Baby blue.
Yeah. I don't really like that jacket. I know the one loves it.
I like the jacket.
I'm always wrong.
I don't think the yellow looks nice in it though, but maybe that's just me.
I don't mind the yellow and the suspenders. It's just the jacket I don't like.
Is he wearing suspenders?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm pretty sure.
So are we assuming that this hotel that they're renting rooms out of plot dates all the way back to the Jurassic period? Because they're in a hotel. That's what they're like.
Maybe.
I saw what they're talking about there.
So did you hear my comment about how they would pay? How would they pay from the Stone Age?
With stones.
It doesn't make any sense.
Stones.
Because Moffat's like,
That's why they call it the Stone Age.
They're paying them with, even if there was like people from Victorian era, you'd be using currency. It would be completely different and invalid now.
Yeah, but it'll be Silurians underground paying with whatever Silurian currency. Do you think Silurians pay with dollars?
Well,
I don't think so.
Actually, do you know that what?
Actually, I think you're wrong.
Twice like David Tennant was like,
No, you just like fucking Hermione Granger.
Actually, sorry, jeez. Do you know that a post stamp is legal tender? A bus driver would have to accept that.
What?
Seriously, it's legal tender. So you could pay in stamps. You can literally pay in stamps. It's true. Look it up. Anything with the Queen's realm on it and money on it, it's you can pay with
Who
stamps.
said that?
It's just a known fact.
Who said that? Who'd you hear that from?
I've heard many people say it. It's true. You can pay with stamps. Seriously, they have to legally accept stamps.
Can we do a bit for our Brizzy vlog of you trying to buy something with a stamp?
I'm never going to do it because I want to be that guy. Because then they'll be like, you don't believe me. But it's actually true. Seriously, you can buy...
Bit sus that.
Stamps is legal tender.
Bit sus.
It ain't sus. It's true. I'm serious. People at home are nodding and pumping their fists saying, Good on you, Conor. I'm serious. Legal tender.
Fair.
So maybe they pay with stamps. God, can you imagine if that was in the episode? Everyone's going to be like, Conor was right.
Yeah, they stop like that would be unreal.
I'm on like NyQuil right now. I've been sick today, so
you're sick. It's
late.
Like we've already recorded a podcast today.
I'm on that day and NyQuil. So
day and night.
Yeah, it's me right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm seeing like a orange and grey and purple and pink rabbit in the corner going, kill Aiden.
Get out of here.
Just kill him.
Kill him.
Do it now. Do it.
Maybe we should play a game.
All right.
Okay, where all we say is positive thing rather than talk about negative.
Right.
We'll say positive things about Joy of the World.
Okay. All right. You want me here to say? Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing Millie again.
No, about this clip. Sorry.
About this clip.
Yeah.
Positive things about the clip. I like the Lingard reference. I mean, Shooty's great. I can't help but feel like it's positive. Sorry, Shooty's great.
You just can't help yourself.
I'm interested to see what they do with the Joy character.
Yeah.
I guess it's cool to see the Silurians again. Yeah.
Nice.
I rest my case. It didn't floor me that much. What am I supposed to, I just couldn't. I think I woke up and I didn't even watch it for like hours.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, you got nothing.
It's fine.
Not a single thing.
Oh, I think it exists as a clip. I don't care about these clips, man. Stop giving me clips. Give me a trailer. Give me a trailer.
We've seen so much like footage.
Honestly.
What's it like? The Comic-Con clip was like 3 minutes, right?
I think it was even longer than that.
4 minutes?
20.
We only got 4 minutes
20
to save
minutes.
the
It
world.
was 60 minutes.
Oh, I think we've seen like 6 minutes of this episode. I ain't really enjoyed it. I just feel like Christmas specials haven't really like given me what I wanted for a long time, even when they were still being done on the Moffat. So I haven't really enjoyed a Christmas special properly since
The Snowman.
Runaway Bride. To be completely honest with you,
You forgot about The Snowman.
no, I didn't forget about the Snowman.
You forgot about Last Christmas.
No, I didn't.
You love fucking A Christmas Carol.
Love.
You love A Christmas Carol.
You've snookered me there a little bit.
I have.
Yeah. Okay.
Got
you got me.
Mr. fucking Negative. What
I'm
is
not
this?
trying to be negative.
Spider-Man
I'm on
Insomniac
NyQuil.
game?
Spider-Man game?
That's the villain. It's Mr. Negative.
Is it?
Yeah. It's just you.
I've never heard of that villain. Wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Negative. Wow. Okay. I guess I am a Spider-Man villain. Okay. Yeah, you got me, all right?
I have.
Christmas Carol. I don't think anything's been that great since then. And I haven't really had that like tingle in my jingle bells. My stomach's rumbling. Can you hear that?
Well, that's all right then.
I need my plant-based Dino Nuggets.
No, they're waiting for you at home.
Yeah, something like that. And my NyQuil.
All right, let's get into the meat and bones of the episode, shall we?
Your meat and 5 veg, yeah.
That's it. Like we said, today we are revisiting Village of the Angels as we continue to revisit the episodes that we watched for the first time on broadcast. Doing the rewatch. So we're up to Village of the Angels, which is chapter 4 of Flux. It's the 4th episode of the 13th series of the British science fiction television program
Doctor Who.
Thank you. I almost forgot there.
No, you're right.
It was broadcast on BBC One on 21st November 2021, written by showrunner and executive producer Chris Chibnall and Maxine Alderton. I forgot she was attached to this one.
Yes, oh my God.
Directed by Jamie Magnus Goat. The episode stars Jodie Whittaker as the 13th Doctor and Mandup and John as companions Yaz and Dan. So this episode is the episode where they land in a
Village of Angels.
Village of the Angels in the 60s. Yeah. And there's a young girl called Peggy that has gone missing.
Yeah.
And so it's sort of that's sort of where we start, right? It's like, what's happened to Penny? Why is there now 63 gravestones? And why is one of them a weeping angel? And why am I suddenly in the 1920s?
It's a good setup.
It's a good setup.
So do you think that, what's her name, Stephanie, who was co-writing the shit?
Maxine Alderton.
Christ on a bike. Do you reckon, so she was, I think the theory was, and I'll probably even just confirm that she was going to do a Weeping Angel episode, and then...
Well, I think this is still very much a theory. I think
just a film theory.
I think people have, on the podcast that Chips has done since doing the show, I think
he debunked that.
I think he sort of said there was never anything set in stone as to who was writing what in series 13.
Set in stone.
Funny.
Set in Jamie Magnus stone.
Fucking hell.
Wow, he does a Weaping Angel.
Is that why they got into this episode, do you reckon?
Yeah. Wow, okay. Well, I always wondered why this was the only one that ever had like assistance in writing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was like just didn't have time and he went, she did great on on that bloody Cybermen in a house one.
You love that episode.
Great.
The Haunting of Villa Diodati.
Villa Diodati, baby. Okay, mate, back in 20...
That's why there's the flat team structure reference. Yaz says it.
Oh, it's all connected.
Did you notice that?
I did notice that, yeah. That's so clever.
I stood up and I went to go Waz, and then I heard Yaz say it.
You went to go Yaz.
You went to go Yaz. And I heard her say it, and I was like, I've got to remember to say that.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes sense now.
Amazing.
We're just a flat team structure.
I'm so glad we got there. That's like me and you.
It's like a full circle moment.
It is.
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Correct. In 2021, I gave Village of the Angels a 6.5 and you gave it a 6.5 as well. So notoriously, we were a little bit off the mark in terms of what...
This was so much better than last week.
Yeah, everyone loved it and we were like, yeah, it was. I think we were both like, it's good, but it's not... We were loving it up until this point. And I wasn't... I remember watching this and not being like, we've fallen off a cliff again. It was just like, this one wasn't...
Man, Doctor Who fell off.
That's not wrong.
What do you think now?
Watching it now, for almost 200 episodes later, fuck, that's crazy, isn't it?
What? Jesus.
Yeah, watching it now, I think probably a little bit harsh on it. I think it is really good. I do.
Really good?
Oh, it's not a goat. It's not a Jamie Magnus goat. But I think it's very good. I think it's very good. I think it like runs around a little bit at times. It's not. Yeah, it's good. Why do you hate it now?
No, I think I was like super harsh in the past.
Yeah. What do you think?
I like it. I do. It probably is my least favorite thus far of this rewatch. But I certainly think I was probably too harsh on it. That's for sure. 6.5. Yeah, I think that's definitely being a bit too negative about it.
Yeah. There's a lot to love. You got bloody Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho's in it and Claire's in it and the Angels they're scary in it.
They are, yeah. It's like the first time since the Angel two-parter in Series 5 is just have some spooks in there.
Yeah.
But it's probably the scariest one since Blink, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree. And it's really interesting to see someone else write the Angel. It's like even in the credits, Steven's credited. Yeah. It's like Weaping Angel's creator, Stephen Moffat. Here. Yeah, Stephen Moffat was here. It's ingrained in the wall. And
Duck.
They're part of the Division. Duck, yeah.
Yeah, which is like a cool
Division
twist.
Angels.
I remember when that happened at the time, I was like, whoa, this is sick.
So much so that you gave it a 6.5.
Yeah. I was like, I whoa, too much.
It's kind of spooky, man. I mean, like when Claire's like possessed by the angel and it's like talking through her and she's getting... Yeah, it's like, it's kind of creepy.
Well, we're always sat here. Oh my goodness, sorry, a bit of a yawn there.
Just yawning the way through the pod.
So bored.
Wow. Jesus.
No, we always talk about the great Doctor Who directors and we say Rachel Talalay, and in recent times we say
Mr. Holmes.
Graham Harper.
And Graham Harper, Eros Lynn.
Yeah. Who else?
The guy that did 11th Hour that no one knows because he just did a couple episodes and then ran away. But those are sort of the ones that we talk about.
The one who did like the Series 5 final, Christmas Carol, and the Series 6 two-part.
Yeah, and then ran away as well. Yeah. But we don't... I think we do. But as a community, we don't give Jamie Magnus Stone the credit that he deserves because I actually think he's top 3 Doctor Who directors. I think his stuff... Not only does it look amazing, but you can see his impact in how tight all the pacing feels. It's a really polished product for him, and I think Azur's stuff is really good, and I think is a definition of a director that probably does the job, and it's good, and there's some great moments in there. But Jamie Magnus Stone is one of those directors that just completely elevates the script. I think he does an exceptional job directing this. The way it cuts from scene to scene, the transitions.
Oh, so good. The Jericho blink.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So great.
It's crazy.
It's so cool seeing shit like that, and you're like, how'd you do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's really cool.
One of the greatest shots of the episode is when Claire
oh my god
goes up to the mirror without the wings. She washes her face and she looks up and the wings are in the mirror, and it was all done practically.
Yes,
because it was I think they shot with like a body double.
Yeah,
there's no mirror there. They matched up the movements.
Yeah, that's a famous shot from a movie, and seeing how they do it is it's so cool. It's like super.
The other thing as well is the production design, which is another thing that Magnus Stone would have a massive hand in, is how well the production design, the lighting, and the color all works together. Magnus Stone episodes look fantastic, not just because he's put the camera in the right place and lit it right. It's because he combines costumes and sets and everything. It for me, he's one of the greatest, if not maybe rivaling Rachel. The top two.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that he's been doing such important episodes for her era as well.
Yeah,
and I think he genuinely does care about making a good product and making it consistent and stuff. And yeah, this episode definitely has a vibe to it, which I can get around. And really enjoy his work.
Really good. So Peggy's fucked off back in time, been touched by a Weaping Angel. The gang investigates. Joey does one of the old. This is hot.
Me Sonic is too. I like how they're knocking on the police box to get help.
Yeah, that's fun
because they're looking for Peggy. Yeah,
that's fun. And so they all sort of separate to go and have a look for Peggy. Meanwhile, Jodie enters the house because I think that's where she followed the Sonic 2, right, or something, and she bumps into Jericho and Claire.
Claire's giving off the signal.
I feel like an Australian can say Claire really well.
Claire,
come over here.
Claire is how I say it.
That's very British. Claire.
And Aussies always had that.
Yeah, it's like English. You go Claire.
It's like God.
Claire.
The servo.
Let's go to the servo with Claire.
Go to the boy.
Clairo.
Yeah, man.
This is fucking podcast. I love it though. Claire is having her she's doing like a truth and lie testing, like the
yes.
Is that called a scat test, or is that
scat?
Is that a different? Because scat is a different thing.
What does scat mean?
We're not going to go there today.
It's a sexual thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but is it a scat test?
Scat?
Let me Google.
I have no idea. I know it's something.
Sport complex competition anxiety test is a scat test, apparently. Anyways, but you know those lines when they go
yeah
to see if she's lying or not, reads her brainwaves and all that. Yeah. She's having that done. And they're like, what the fuck's going on? You're not normal, bruv. You're not from this time, Claire.
Yeah.
So
the image of an angel is an angel.
That's right. So they got this whole thing going on there when they find out that Claire has a Weaping Angel in her once again.
Yeah.
She's also
got
a dog in her. Woof, woof, woof,
that
woof,
dog
woof,
angel.
Claire's a great character. I love Claire.
Isn't the angel on her like a rogue angel though?
Yeah, so what's happened? So eventually the doctor puts on the mind wipe thing, and the angels are banging down the doors. Like,
yeah, Jericho versus the angels.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah. Ow! Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah.
You just squeeze your thigh and then
scream in pain. I got like weird body aches right now.
Fair. So the doctor does the scat test, and and so then she starts to communicate with the division agent, or former division agent. The Weaping Angel has run away from the division, and the division angels are coming for her.
Yeah, the rogue.
Yeah. What do you think of that plot point, and what do you think of that whole scene?
Well, I remember them filming it on the beach. I remember seeing them film it.
Yeah.
I have good memories of that. Really cool, the two tides going across each other.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice little visual thing.
It's very dialogue heavy.
Mm-hmm.
A little too much for my liking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You are more boom boom explosion. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I like. I hate Better Call Saul. It's so boring.
Mm.
I hate long dialogue scenes. Ooh. I just think it was too It was just too like, wait, so you're doing this because of that, and you did this because of that.
Well, it's a little expositionary.
A little exposition heavy for my NyQuil brain,
Yeah, for sure. And I think there's so much stuff going on as well. Like they literally, I think they start that sequence and then they go and do some stuff with Yaz and Dan and then Jericho and Claire, and then they come. And I remember being like, have I missed a scene with Jodie? Like, I feel like it's been like 15 minutes since we saw her, and then we cut back and they resume the conversation.
Yeah.
So there's a bit going on.
Well, did you enjoy that stuff with? I feel like Yaz and Dan are kind of just like thrown into another reality just to
do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sort of walk around and do they just walk. They be walking. Because they're looking for pegs, right? And they
find her because she's in the
20s, yeah.
They get touched by the angel, don't they? That's right. Yeah. They get touched by the angel.
They get sent back in time by the angel.
Sent back in time.
They find pegs. They're in a village that has completely vanished. And that's another thing they set up, is that this village, everyone in the village is about to vanish in the 60s. And it also happened again in the 20s.
Yes.
What's going on? Who knows?
That's what they keep saying. It's happening again. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, they find Peggy, and then they just sort of hang with Peggy for a hot minute until Jericho and Claire eventually get sent back in time.
Yes.
But that
to where Dan and Yaz are, yeah.
Yeah, but that all happens because the Weeping Angels, they're coming. One of them gets made out of that comes out of the TV. One of them comes out of the drawing, and they get set on fire. The visuals look awesome.
They kind of are going with, I know I kind of memed about it before, but they really are going for the image of an angel as an angel.
Which was never something that when Moffat brought that in, I sort of went, oh, that's a bit grim, isn't it? I don't really like that one. But I think it does work. It does.
Yeah, well, I mean, the reason, I guess, I kind of said it last week and I kind of memed on it, but it was like how they get in the TARDIS is for Yaz's phone, which, it's kind of silly, but I guess it kind of makes sense because it's still an image of an angel and it becomes an angel.
Yeah.
And
we didn't talk about yet. We're so good at this fucking review thing. We didn't talk about the opening moment of the Doctor and that in the TARDIS where the angel has the TARDIS. Mm-hmm. And they do this is the one moment of Jamie Magnus talking where I'm like, oh, what's going on here? The three face side by side thing.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what they did as well in that scene, to be honest. It was a lot of Jodie going, and then you do this, and then my dog's on fucking Costa, yeah.
And then Dan's like, my eyes are getting a little bit dry. I need to blink.
Yeah, and I'm like, you're literally all looking at him.
Yeah.
Just take turns blinking.
Yeah. I'm doing it now.
So through so many scenes of the episode, I was like, just take turns blinking, guys.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
No, I agree. And that whole it's like a comic book cut.
Yeah.
All three of them.
Yeah. And blink.
Yeah.
Wild.
I'm not a huge fan of that opening.
No.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
No.
What do you think of all that? So I guess it's the first time the Flux isn't flying you around everywhere. Like you're on a dang roller coaster in Orlando.
Yeah.
And that was just me a couple of years ago doing that. 2017. What did you think of all the Bell stuff?
Yeah.
With Neil from The Inbetweeners. Blake Harrison, I think his name is?
Yeah. I liked it.
Yeah?
I think it feels very detached because it is...
Yeah, it's the only thing, isn't it? It's the only thing.
This episode is very much the Village of the Angel story, which is different for Flux. It's a bit more, even though it has massive consequences for the whole of Flux and it is really connected to the division and stuff, it still very much feels like its own little capsule, which is great. It's quite refreshing.
Yeah.
But then you do get these random scenes of Belle, which I think I like on their own, but they do feel disjointed to the actual episode.
Yeah, and then we get a Vinda mid-credit scene.
That is nuts when they go glitchy and...
I like that though, yeah.
It's fun to do something different, but yeah.
So we see Azure and the passenger?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no storm. Swarm?
No, Swarm. It was busy that day.
Swarm, yeah. So it's it's kind of detached because we see that. Vinda's in the mid-credit scene. But it's, I guess, I haven't rewatched Survivors of the Flux and Vanquishes for a while, but I do recall they're quite very jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
So for this to be, I think it's probably the most grounded one.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't mind the Bell scenes. It definitely was a bit more of it was a bit of a break from the more intense plot lines.
Yeah. And I think Azure, other than Azure's green screen, I think the battle scenes look really nice as well. The VFX, they did some great stuff with Flux.
Yeah, I agree.
So the passenger, hey,
yeah. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low.
He's sucking in bodies because it's transport, but it's not transport. We know
they're just fucking killing them all.
Dogs, dirty dogs.
Yeah.
I think in the Vanquishers we go inside of passenger and it's just like a beach.
Really?
I think we see Die like on a beach or something.
Give it time. Everywhere's a beach eventually. You
love
that line. You love that line notoriously.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So and then we kind of we leave it without really doing much, to be honest. It's just once again pushing Vinder and Bale, bringing their stories closer together.
I am once again asking for your help.
I love Bale's like no. That they essentially okay, my coordinates are no, and then she runs out of time on a thing.
Surely you'd say your coordinates first and then send your message.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
Okay,
mate.
coordinates are this, and that. Anyway, now I've said that. I miss you, and your yet to be unborn child misses you. You know, they played that in the previously. I was like, great. What the?
I loved it.
What a great line to bring up.
So the episode sort of ends with a great sequence going through the tunnel underneath the house, where Sagan is doing awesome with that good.
It doesn't even change.
No, it doesn't. But it's good.
Is that it?
But it's really good.
You just like that bit.
It's great.
Okay.
And they're going through the tunnels and the visuals. This once again like the Magnus Stone thing, and I know maybe it came from Maxine or Chibnall or Start, but to present it the way that Magnus Stone does is incredible. With the arms coming out of all the, because they're basically.
There's a cat in your garden.
Why is there a cat in my garden?
There's a white cat in your garden.
Get out of here.
Is that the night quill?
The angel has the phone box.
Sorry, that creeped me out. Sorry.
I don't see a cat.
There's 100%. I just saw a white cat. I swear to fucking Christ.
Well, it's a garden. So
Jesus, sorry, I freaked out.
Oh my God, there's a cat right
there was, I swear to God.
Is that a dinosaur?
No, I swear. Anyway.
So as it's going, everything's coming out the walls and shit. And you get the cool little Jericho blink that sends him back in time.
Isn't it from like dust?
Yeah, I think the dust comes down and gets in his eye.
Yeah.
Which is...
That shot's awesome with the eye and then it's into the... Again, I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they did it.
Just cleverness. Just Jerry Magnus Stone being clever.
All right, mate.
They... Because they set up that...
I'm Dan Lewis.
They set up that the angels came on like a meteorite to Earth or something, I think, and that's why they're all silly. There. Yeah, something going on.
Yeah, they're Venom.
They are Venom.
I hate when Jodie turns into the angel. I hate it.
I like it. I wish it turned into something better in Survivors of the Flux, but
it gets undone instantly.
For this episode, I think it's great though. It's a cool little visual thing.
I don't like it.
I think it looks great.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that third act.
You have been recalled.
Yeah.
I think that's sick.
I don't really like it.
Rotatey shot. She's like,
yeah. It's the last, and it's the last we see Jamie until Power of the Doctor.
Facts.
So this is the last episode he does before the big finale.
That's it.
But
yeah, so the angels have then, it's been a trap all along to recall Jodie to Division.
I guess we'll find out if that has any consequences, but you know, if we're talking about this episode.
Yeah. But yeah, I love her as a Weaping Angel. I think it's cool. And all the companions are sort of sat there like, fuck.
Yeah, Yaz watching the Doctor just get turned into stone.
Yeah. Shit.
Well, it's cool because they're watching through they're watching through like the time window. But what's so funny?
Doctor Who has turned someone else into stone once before.
True.
Would have been great if Yaz whipped out a...
Yeah.
We still have a bit of a sex life.
A bit of a love life. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. That is... I don't like the whole stone doctor thing, all right? Call me crazy. All right?
Crazy, man.
I just don't like it.
Well, you're in luck.
I like my Doctor Who...
Flesh.
Yeah. Not stone.
Well, you're in luck because she's not stoned for very long in
you're not
episode
wrong.
5.
Yeah, that was my biggest fear. putting on supplies with the Flux. So I was like, please don't
do
this to me. I can't deal with it anymore.
Anyways, that's basically the episode.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you what scat is?
Sure.
Scat is when you...
What the fuck? My NyQuil brain cannot take this right now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Village of the Angels, mate. What are you going to give it out of 10?
7. I'm updating my score from a 6.5 to a 7.
That's amazing. I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Nice.
Which is consistent. Every Flux score I've given on this rewatch has been 7.5.
Wow. Okay.
And they all have like their own little perks and disadvantages.
Yeah.
But upon the whole, I'm happy with the 7.5.
I feel like you're not going to get that for the next 2.
Yeah, it's all going to go off a cliff.
No, you got me on.
Maybe it can be negative 7.5.
Too late for your fucking dumb jokes.
Sorry, mate. That's our show, guys. It's 9:22 p.m. I think, though...
Is it really? Fuck me.
We did used to do the pod. When we were on Zoom, we did do it a lot later in the evenings.
Yeah, but that's because... Yeah, but then I could be like, bye, and I could just go upstairs and eat my plant-based Dino Nuggets, which is a joke, by the way. I don't have that. But now I have to fucking drive home.
You live 5 minutes away.
And it's such a hard not life, you know?
Less than.
I have to drive home and be like, fucking hell, god damn it.
You're knocking shit around your kitchen.
Yeah.
Make my fucking Dino Nuggets myself.
Where's my Dino Nuggets?
Where are they at?
Where are they?
I've run out of fucking Dino Nuggets.
Oh, God. All right. It's
Aiden and Connor's podcast. They're doing Doctor Who reviews
on the Monday at 9:30.
It's Tuesday. We're doing Doctor Who reviews.
It is.
Why do
I think it was Monday?
Because your seasickness pills are making you go
Dude,
crazy.
what the hell? Seasick? That's Quills.
How's the cat going behind me?
There was 100%
Holy shit,
a
it's
white
so big.
cat. I'm not kidding you.
It's on your head.
Because I thought it was your dog at first. I'm like, your dog's never out. So I was like, I better fucking tell you. There was definitely something.